guys, so I was editing one of my videos last night and saw that I had done a Spireside candle review almost about a year ago, and I have bought so many products from them since then, and I just kind of slipped my mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and review 3 more of the candles that I bought from them. They're all Beauty and the Beast inspired because it is one of my favorite Disney movies. They've already been burned and then one of them I broke. So this ought to be an interesting video. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first one I am going to talk about is called the Enchanted Library. Now I don't know if that one is still on the website either under that name or in general, but it is Belle's Library inspired. This is the one that I broke. Well, I didn't break it. My cat did. She's over there. Yeah. Ignore my dirty house. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Here we go. I'm having to balance my phone on a shoebox on top of my window because the world hates me today. Anyway, so what I did was she had pushed the candle off the nightstand and it shattered the glass, so I put on some gloves, removed the glass, melted it down, and then put it back in this little wine glass that I had. It's a little, there's like some wax residue, but it was around the Christmas season, so it's in this, it says jingle till you tingle, and you can't see the tingle because it's this beautiful red color. But it is, like I said, Belle's Library inspired, so it smells of roses and leather, and I burn it all the time because it used to be like up here, and now it's way down here, so it smells just like a leather-bound book, like a real leather-bound book, not that like faux leather, because faux leather doesn't exactly smell the same. But it's a really nice warm leathery smell. There's just a very small hint of rose whenever you first burn it, but mine in particular is more heavily leaning against that leather smell. I love it because when you first open the jar, you don't even have to burn it for the first couple of days in order for your house to smell of this candle. But then after a while it will go away. It's usually because of the shipping, so a lot of the oils will come to the top and settle there because it is like a natural based candle. But it's this really gorgeous red color that reminds me of the Enchanted Rose, and this is exactly how I would imagine that Beast Library smells like, or Prince Adam's library is who he is. Because I mean, when you're a prince, you're royalty, you're usually gonna have the good stuff, so I'm sure all of his books were real leather bound. So I can imagine, being in a really old library with original copies of books and it just smelling like this. Like, it's a good winter smell because it's very warm, and a lot of these that I have here that I'm going to talk about today, well, I say a lot, but I mean the 2. They're going to be very winter smells for me because to me that's like Christmas and I want my house to smell warm and cozy, and that's what these 3 mainly are for me. So if you like the smell of leather, if you were like me and grew up with horses and had a lot of leather saddles and bridles and all that fancy smancy horse stuff, this is going to be really nostalgic for you. I seriously enjoy this candle, especially when it's gray outside. That's usually like when I catch up on my reading, is when it's like raining or gray and cloudy. I'll light this candle and I'll like make some tea like a boring normal person and read a book. So I also like to leave the windows open so I can hear the wind or rain. But that is definitely what this kind of smell makes me want to do. So if you're a book reader and you like the smell of leather, I would definitely recommend this one. The next one I'm going to talk about has been burned a lot. It is the Be Our Guest candle. It is gray, like the gray stuff from the movie. This one I think is now called Sugar Souffle or Cinnamon Souffle. It smells heavily of cinnamon sugar, and I mean like the authentic sugar, like it's authentic sugar, authentic cinnamon. When you actually buy the cinnamon like sticks and you grind it up yourself, that's exactly what it smells like. It smells a lot like a snickerdoodle, like fresh, like from scratch snickerdoodles. Like you grind your own cinnamon, you I use sugar cubes when I bake just because I like smashing them. But that's kind of like when you get, when I smash the sugar cubes, that's like the smell of the sugar that I get. So, oh, there goes my neighbor. Hi. Doesn't know I film, so I'm just filming out a window. But anyway, so I like to light this one whenever I bake because the mixture of whatever sweets that I'm cooking and this candle makes my house smell super amazing. It reminds me a lot of whenever I walk into Main Street. What are they carrying? think they're going to the river. Anyway, when I walk into Main Street and you go to one of their first bakeries, that's what this smells like to me, and not the Main Street bakery candle that I had previously, but it's this one. It's very sweet. So if you don't really like overpoweringly warm sweet smells, I wouldn't recommend this candle, but I like it. So, and I also like the name. I'm kind of sad that they changed it. So they're staring at me. This is really weird. Okay, the next and last one. Ooh, that sunlight though. Hold on. Here we go. The next one I'm going to be talking about, and the last one, is called the Beast Castle. Now this one I know for sure they still have on their website. Yep, they're staring at me. They still have it. I just bought this. They have it in like a room spray, a wax tart, which will be my next Spireside video, and of course the candle. So if you look at this, the art was in collab with Jeff. Its name's on the label. Hold on. I can't read it. It's so small. Granito, I think is his last name. I apologize if I'm butchering that, but I know his first name's Jeff, so we're gonna call him Jeff. But like, just look at how beautiful this is. Now, I know they came out with Mermaid Lagoon, so I think they did a label on that one as well, but it smells so good. This one I don't remember what it's inspired by, aside from like Beast Castle, but it smells like smoke. Not like cigarette smoke. I don't know why they would do that, but like on a cold winter's night when you're driving down the road or you're taking a walk and you smell somebody burning a fire, and of like, not like the cheap firewood, but the really expensive one that most of us like me can't buy, but it just like, even not even burning it, just opening it, I can get like a huge smell of it. So it reminds me of whenever I was in 7th or 8th grade, and my dad had just built our fire pit, so we made s'mores outside when it was really cold, and even like in the cool summer nights we would do it. And it also kind of has like a note of sweetness to it, like a floral sweetness, which I think could be, it's not rosy, but it just, you know, whenever you think of the Enchanted Castle, you think of the rose, and so floral. But it's a very smoky floral fire smell, if that makes any sense. But it smells really good. It's this really kind of opaque gray-white color. And then I think the colors on the label, the color of the candle itself, mesh really, really well. This by far is one of my favorites. I hardly ever burn it. I mean, I did just get it about a month ago, but normally with these other ones, like this one, I burned almost every day. Sparingly, as you can see. There's still a whole lot of product left, but this one is just absolutely beautiful. This one, like I said before with the other, with the Enchanted Library, is a very winter smell for me. It's a very Christmassy smell because it reminds me of being like all cozied up and warm with family. So I think I'm going to save this particular candle for winter. In my next candle video, not the one after this one that I'm going to do, but the one after I do the review of the wax tarts, I'm going to do my spring and summery kind of smelling candles that I have. But that's it for today. These are the only ones that I'm going to do today, just because if I did any of the others, it would be a really long video. And I know most of people watch these just for the review of the candles. If you have any comments, feel free to leave some, or questions about these candles. If I didn't answer any kind of questions that you were looking for, feel free to leave that in the comments below, and I love responding. So far, the only person that's commented on my video is my friend Michaela. That's okay. I like doing these videos for me, but oh, shook the camera. But I really like all of my Beauty and the Beast candles. It's my favorite Disney princess movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in my next one. I'm thinking about doing some more Disney DIYs. So now that I've graduated college, I have a lot more free time, so I'm definitely going to do some projects. Like I have one over here. I don't know if you can see it, hold on. So I've already shot the video for this one. It's terrible. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everything was fighting me, camera angles, everything. So, but it's a Disney pin board, and I got like some holographic tape and some flowers. Really simple. But definitely hit that subscribe button if you like Disney projects, or just like to hear people talk about Disney fan theories and stuff like that. Might not do fan theories, but I like to talk about Disney all the time. I've made a lot of Disney ears that I think that I might start doing some DIY videos about that. But yeah, I wish the sun would stop making my face look super white. But yeah, so that's it for today. I will catch you guys in the next video when I talk about my waxed hearts that I purchased through Spireside. So I hope you guys have a great day, great summer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!